In an incredible study, scientists discovered that a tiny creature was able to survive frozen for 24,000 years. The small animal is called a deltoid rotifer. Deltoid rotifers are tiny, multicellular animals that are so small you would need a microscope to see them. Despite their microscopic size, they can be pretty tough and capable of enduring difficult conditions. They were observed surviving through freezing, drying, starvation, and low oxygen. Amazingly, a recent study showed that they were able to withstand 24,000 years in the Siberian permafrost. Researchers reported that this discovery might as well be excellent proof that multicellular animals are able to withstand tens of thousands of years in cryptobiosis, which is the state of having an almost completely arrested metabolism. The lab that conducted the study specializes in isolating microscopic organisms from the ancient permafrost of Siberia. The researchers used a drilling rig to collect the samples in some of the most remote Arctic locations. Rotifers were believed to survive freezing for up to 10 years based on older research. But for this new study, the researchers used radiocarbon dating to determine that the rotifers they recovered from the permafrost were about 24,000 years old. Once the ancient rotifer was unfrozen, it was able to asexually reproduce in a clonal process known as parthenogenesis. The researchers also froze and then thawed dozens of rotifers in the lab in order to understand how the frozen ancient rotifer survived this long. They observed that the rotifers are able to withstand the formation of ice crystals that happens during slow freezing. They believe rotifers could have a sort of mechanism that shields their cells and organisms from harm at exceedingly low temperatures. The lab behind the study discovered many incredible organisms before and identified many single-celled microbes. Among their discoveries was a 30,000-year-old nematode worm. They were also able to regenerate mosses and some plants that were trapped in the ice for thousands of years. And now rotifers have been added to their list of remarkable discoveries of organisms that are able to survive seemingly indefinitely in cryptobiosis. So, could humans someday be able to freeze themselves for thousands of years like these creatures? The researchers believe that the more complex the organism, the trickier it is to preserve alive and frozen. For now, it's not currently possible for mammals. It's also not yet clear to the researchers what it takes to survive on ice for even a few years. The discovery made with rotifers is a big step forward towards achieving cryogenic freezing in other species. Scientists in the past have been able to make such a discovery with a single-celled organism. However, what makes this discovery unique is that rotifers are recognized as animals. They have a small brain, specialized organ systems, and a complete digestive tract that includes both a mouth and an anus. The researchers wish to learn more about the biological mechanisms that allow rotifers to survive. What we could learn from these tiny animals could offer us clues on how to better cryopreserve the cells, tissues, and organs of other animals, including humans. It could help us solve organ donation shortage, safely perform cryogenic sleep one day for astronauts on long space missions, and more ambitiously, radically increase the human lifespan. Now, here's a question for you. Would you want to freeze your body and wake up 24,000 years later? Share your thoughts in the comment section.